about right. That's all time. That's all time.
Derek Jeter is top 3 shortstop.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is the Texas Tuddies, by Tubbs and Franke. Back again. It's been a 2-week. We took a week off. We almost took another one. I am driving down with our good friend Javier tomorrow to North Carolina to visit our boy Austin. It's going to be very exciting. We'll talk about that. This is going to be a very short show. We're going to do Locks and Longshots, and we're going to talk about the trip. And then I got to go pack, have some dinner, and get some sleep. We're going wheels up, 6 o'clock tomorrow. Got to hit the road. Very excited.
We had to give our 6 listeners something to listen to.
Yeah, a little update, make sure they know we're not dead. We might be dead at the end of this weekend. We'll see. But yeah, let's jump right into it, then we'll talk about the trip. So 2 weeks ago, Locks and Longshots, I had Duke plus 2.5 versus Michigan. That was a W, unfortunately. Good emotional hedge there. So 8-4 on the locks. This week, I got 2 of them. They're both real life. Very excited. We're going under 97.5 strokes Saturday at the course Tega K. We're playing that. It's in South Carolina. It looks very nice. Very excited. I've been hitting the sim religiously. I played 62 holes last Saturday. Week before that, I played 36. So feeling good. Swing feels great. We're not rusty. It's just going to be a little bit. I'm using Friday as a transitional round. Obviously, the sim versus real life, way different. I actually have to putt now. Last couple rounds on the sim, I haven't putted because it speeds it up, and sim putting is a joke. So very excited. I think Friday I'll probably there's a chance, though, Friday I go out there and shoot lights out. So you'll get a preview of that in the long shots. But if I don't, we'll use it as a transitional round. Saturday, we're going all out, going crazy. We're going to be pin seeking. You guys might hear about a hole out. I've been dancing around it. So, and then we have another one. Friday night is our kind of go crazy, go out to bars night. We're golfing Friday too early. I'll be having some bevs on the course. So we're going over 13.5 drinks Friday. This is minus 150. It's a pretty favorable line here. I think you see 14, 15 pretty easily. Any drinks, because on the course I'll probably be drinking high noons. We'll get back to the apartment, probably be ripping Coors Lights, and then going out, probably going to have a beer night. So 1 draft beer, though, only counts as 1 beer. I've done before where it was 2 because they're technically 24 ounces. We're not doing that. We're only doing 1. I think this evens the playing field a little bit. Yeah, I think we usually see 14, 15. Might make a funny video out of it. The old, this is Jake. This is my 17th beer. And I'm just
This is my first piñata.
Yeah, yep. So that's on Friday. Friday's our go crazy day. We're going to take it a little bit easier on Saturday because I got to drive all the way back to Michigan on Sunday. So long shots on 4 and 7, up 3.65 units, guys. Wow. Last week we had Duke Moneyline plus 130. They won outright. Had half a unit on that, profited 0.65 units. This week, like I said, Friday, might shoot lights out. I don't know what to expect. So we're going to take under 94.5 strokes Friday at the course Tradition. I think I'm most excited for that one. That one looks the nicest. Throwing half a unit on that at plus 200. Got with Franke on that when we came up with that number. We feel like that's a fair number. Although, now that I'm kind of talking about it out loud, that should be probably closer to plus 300, plus 400. I mean, I wasn't hitting under 94.5 till about midsummer last year consistently. So we'll see if the flat sticks do it all right. We're gonna be just fine. I mean, that's bogey golf, baby. So that's it for me.
Question: what's your handicap in 18 birdies?
Let me pull it up. I have where is that located? Let's see. 21.5.
Okay, so I'm mine says I'm a 13. I think I need some updating, but
you might have some scrambles on there. I don't do my scrambles on there.
So you said 21.5?
21.5, yep.
Wow. So based off of this grid, it says your money line would be plus 931
against you.
And yeah,
I would take out the 401k and put it on that. Honestly,
mine.
You didn't update your records, by the way. I'm doing it right now.
Sorry. This is confusing as fuck. 21. Oh, never mind. Sorry. My money line would be minus 9, whatever I said.
31.
Yeah. 931, and yours would be plus, I don't know, this is fucking confusing. 13, 21, plus 931, I guess is what it says.
Hmm.
Anyways, my picks. Last 2 weeks ago, we had Scotty top 10, Rory top 20. Went back to the well with it. It was minus 101. And Scotty fucking shit on me. Moral of the story, I think I ruined Scotty. Since I started betting on him, is when he started playing like dog shit in the first 2 rounds. And then, yeah, it hasn't been good. And then he takes a week off. So I'm hoping that this week, when I do go back to the well, you'll see that later, that we're back to normal. It's kind of weird. The odds aren't reflecting it, that he's been playing like shit, but it is what it is. I mean, he's still been right around that top 10, so we'll see. But we also had Shane Lowry over Taylor Pendrith at minus 125 at the Cognizant, or was it? No, it was the Genesis. No. Lowry was way down after the first round, came storming back, ended up winning it by, I think, 5 strokes or something like that. So nice, easy win after the first round there. We'll take that. And then I had Michigan minus 2.5 versus Duke. Pretty sure when I first said that pick, I talked myself into saying, yeah, I should probably be taking Duke plus 2.5 and Duke money line. I did not. I should have. It is what it is. We live and we learn. I think I'm probably going to get destroyed in March this year. I only have watched like 2 games of college basketball all season. I will say I do have one trend that I know I'm already going to be on. I'm not putting that out there because I don't want too many people on it. But so yeah, we'll see. This week I'm also going mostly real life stuff. I unfortunately am not including a drinks line for myself because kind of depends. Like I don't really have like a set line where I'm like, yeah, I think I could get to that number every night. I just don't have that. So it really depends on what I'm drinking.
You are the one that said Friday's the go crazy night. So
yeah, I definitely agree. Like I'm going to drink. The thing is, I can drink hard both days because I don't have to go anywhere Sunday. So,
true.
Yeah, no, Friday's definitely going to be fun. I am kind of thinking about making transfusions for Friday on the course. I don't know if you're a transfusion guy, but
never had one.
Like, really, I personally like transfusion, so might cook up a big old jug of that for Friday. But this week I'm going myself under 97.5 strokes Friday at the Tradition, minus 110. And then myself under 97.5 strokes Saturday at Tega K, minus 105. I have not played either of these courses. I've had one round in this year. That was on Saturday last week. Shot a 106. I will say a lot tougher course than what I'm about to play either of these courses this weekend. And it was very wet. I was without my pitching wedge, so that probably added on about 10 strokes. I think I can get to 96. Just, I gotta break in the swing. So we'll see how I play, but I think I can do all right. There's some, never mind. My other pick is Scotty T10, Rory T20, minus 110.
Back on the wheel.
It is going back up. Rory's been playing a lot better. I actually think that Rory's odds went up, and I think Scotty's odds kind of stayed the same, which is making this higher. So it's not really a Scotty thing, but we'll see. Long shots, 5 and 21, down 5.58 units. It's bad. 2 weeks ago, we had Finau outright plus 100 or plus 13,500. That lost. We had Rio outright at 100-1. That was a loss. Rio finished 45th, tied for 45th. Finau finished tied for 28th. So not really even close on that. Then we had Rio top 20 at plus 196. Like I said, he finished T45, so that was a loss there. And then Homa top 10 plus 430. That was a loss. He finished T37. So this week we're going my money line Friday versus Jake. I'm putting it at plus 125. I know what the grid technically says, but Jake's been playing more than I have. like I said, we're breaking in the swing. I don't know. Like, I think it could be close to even, but I'll say I'm probably an underdog. And then I'm going to take my money line Saturday, but I'm going to bump those odds from plus 125 on Friday to plus 110 because I think I play better after a night of drinking than Jake does. So I got to give myself a little bit of an edge there.
But you're giving me 5 hours of daytime to recover. That's a lot of time. If it was a 9 a.m. tea time, that would be way different.
All right, we don't need to bring up this whole fucking tea time bullshit again.
For those that don't know, I told Frankie 2 weeks ago, hey, you got any tea times? He said, nah, I don't need to yet. He waited until the Tuesday before, and Charlotte's getting a heat wave, so there was no fucking tea times. So now we're playing at fucking 1:30.
In my defense, the course that we were originally going to play, I couldn't book until last Saturday. Last Saturday, I was busy. I was at I think I was at a wedding expo last Saturday, and then something else. We were doing a bunch of wedding planning. We were just out and about all day. Didn't even think about it. And then Sunday I was golfing. Oh, I was at a card expo. That's what I was at. I was at the card expo last Saturday.
Oh yeah, so busy.
Yeah, I actually
could have taken 5 minutes on your phone to book an online.
Got a couple baseballs authenticated. It was pretty sweet. But no, and then Sunday I was golfing, so I didn't even check because I was already playing golf. Why do I need to look forward to the next round? I just got to focus on getting out of this course.
Hey, I'm so busy this week. Can you book a tea time? I didn't do shit on Sunday.
So you could have looked up too.
I'm not the one driving, or I'm driving 10 and a half hours to come see you. You think you would have got some freaking tea times?
Yeah. Anyways, and then Monday was working. Didn't even think about it. Tuesday morning, I was like, oh, I should probably book that. I wish I could show you what the map looks like of every golf course I clicked on, because I clicked on probably 90% of the golf courses around the city of Charlotte to see who had a tee time for Saturday that wasn't in the afternoon. Nobody. Mm-hmm. It's going to be packed on Saturday. I can tell you that right now. I mean, we could have just played a double on Friday.
Nah.
1:30
is fine. I mean, 1:30 is fine because you got the morning. We could do so. We can go do something in the morning.
Oh, we're definitely going to get breakfast on Friday or on Saturday morning.
And then you got, you get there a little bit early and it's fine.
Yeah. We do have like a 30-minute drive too. We grab Swig on Sunday. Have you ever had Swig?
No, but I would like to try it.
Yeah, it's right down there actually. So, no, my other pick, I'm taking Matt Fitzpatrick as my outright winner this week, plus 2,200 for a quarter of a unit. I've done about 10 minutes of research on this course. I'm probably not going to bet much on it this weekend, just with everything going on. But Matt Fitzpatrick has played pretty well at the Bay Hill. Arnold Palmer is what it's called now. He's played well at Bay Hill in the past. He's been playing well recently. Took a week off. I think he gets right, even though his last time out was like a T30, something like that. So playing well. I'll take him. Quick recap on last week. Last week's tournament was a shit show. If anybody saw my tweets, I was very, very upset Sunday afternoon. I kind of told myself I'm not really going to load up last week unless I find like one golfer I really like. Then maybe I'll load up on one golfer, throw out a bunch of long shots. That's what I did. Loaded up on Max McGreevy. I think I took top 30, top 20, top 10, top 5, and outright winner on Max McGreevy. After the first day, he was like T3. I was like, great, we're in a perfect position. He didn't do jack shit the rest of the weekend. Finished like T35, missed all my bets. Had Shane Lowry as one of my 6 outrights. My biggest bet was on Shane Lowry. He's up 3 through 15 on Sunday. What's he do? Double par. Hits 2 fucking shitters into the water Sunday afternoon on 16 and 17. Loses by 1 stroke.
Did you see too his tee shot on? I think it was 16. Like they showed it with everybody else's tee shots all week.
Way fucking right.
And he was the only one that went that way. That was the
thing that pisses me off too.
An all-time just choke. Good old fashioned.
The thing that sucks too is like his course fit was like perfect for that course. He lives in Florida. That course is literally right down the road from where he lives. So he probably plays it all the fucking time. Mm-hmm. he's like out of everybody in the field last week, I think like the top 5 favorites all dropped out. It was already a weak field. And then you have the top 5 favorites dropping out. Shane Lowry's like the second or third favorite. Plays great the entire weekend. Get to Sunday, he gets to 16 and says, I'm going to play an iron to be safe. What's he do with the iron? See ya.
Yeah, we'll be seeing a lot
like,
of that on
what
Friday
the
and Saturday.
fuck? And then, so like, I wasn't even watching it. I just saw that I'd cashed a bet. So I was like, oh, I better go check. I know Lowry was leading. I see that he lost. I open Twitter. Every single fucking post is Shane Lowry shots on 16 and 17. I was like, this is just rubbing it in. Like, this fucking blows.
I didn't
So
see
yeah,
it. So
that's another part of the reason I got to step back for the weekend. I
ended up golfing like all day last Saturday. So I was watching it. They teed off early because of the thunderstorm or whatever. And I'm like, damn, Shane Lowry's like, I didn't even know he was in this tournament. I'm like, I should go live bet him. And I looked. He was like second favorite at like plus 250 or something. I'm like, I missed it. I'm not going to bet him. And then I was mad when I went back later and I looked and I was like, oh shit, he's like leading. It's like, fuck, 250 wasn't bad. And then I saw Sunday he chokes. I'm like, well, good thing I didn't fucking bet it. Damn.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
and we had live bet Scotty 2 weeks ago too.
Mm-hmm.
And because it was after round 1 he played like shit, and then round 2 he came out and they like delayed it or something, or one of the rounds got delayed.
No, he didn't finish round 1, and he was tied because round 1 got delayed, and he was tied like second to last or something. And we took him plus 1,500 or something to win, and then he was like plus 13,000 on Saturday. And
absolutely insane that he's second to last in the field and he's plus 1,500. That would still be the favorite in any field pre-tournament. That is insane.
He almost missed the fucking cut, and then he went on the run and like gave us hope and fucking took it away. He had a lot of chances. Well, you hit everything I want to talk about. I want to talk about the tee times and then the Shane Lowry mishap, because I saw those tweets and that's what showed me. I was like, oh, I better check this. What the fuck happened? And then so going down to North Carolina tomorrow. Driving, picking up my boy Javi in Toledo at 8. Taking down old Cheyenne. What did I name my truck? It's not Cheyenne. It's something with a C because it's a Colorado.
I have no idea.
My first car was Cheyenne because that's the name of the car in that killer car movie. I don't remember either way, but we're driving down, take my truck. Should be there about 5-6 o'clock, which isn't too bad. Probably go get some dinner, get a couple beers. Probably gonna end up hitting the sack pretty early. I think I'll be drained. We'll see though. I don't know, man. I got Javi. Like, we'll be chit chatting the whole way. Probably listen to a little PMT at some point. I think it might not be that bad.
Are you guys switching off driving at all?
I don't think so. I think I don't want him to drive my truck, so I think I'm just gonna take it. We'll see though. I might change my mind, but
just wait till you get to West Virginia, then you'll be like, want to drive?
When we went to Nebraska, he drove the whole way, so I feel like I owe it to him to drive the whole way. So it's about the same. I think Nebraska. Let me see. Actually, we can look right now. So we drove to what city is there?
Lincoln.
Lincoln. That's right. Yeah, about 10.5. Well, that's 10.5 from here. We drove from Grand Rapids, so probably a little bit less. About 9:45. So yeah, by the time I pick him up, it's about the same. And he did it the whole way. We only stopped like 3 times too. So yeah, I don't know. Truck's got a big tank, so as long as we can hold our piss, we'll be able to just rock and roll. And then Friday morning golfing, probably come back, hang out a little bit, and then dinner and some bars. And I'm juiced. I'm very excited.
So many places we could go. I'm so excited.
It sounds simple when we talk about it, like, oh yeah, we're golfing and then going to bars, but we're gonna go to like 10 to 15 bars, I'm sure. Like, we're gonna be hopping. So
dude, we never talked about either. Our fucking sick ass Airbnb that we booked.
Yeah. We booked the Airbnb for your bachelor trip. This thing is one of the I think it's the nicest Airbnb I've ever stayed in, for sure.
Oh, 100%.
It's got
3-story townhome.
3 stories with the rooftop, right? And we got a pool, and we got in the garage, this is the part that did it for me. Blackjack table, roulette wheel, craps table, sauna, which I'm not going to go in, but sauna is cool.
I'm going to use that sauna.
I don't know. It feels gross to me to sit on other people's sweat with their fucking sweaty balls. Yeah, but I don't know what people have gone in there before. There's also a pool. I think like the living room area too is sweet. A lot of seating, TVs. I think the living room had the double TV. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got a pool table. It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
I can't wait. That'll be fun to recap too. And yeah,
It's
the
gonna be
pool's
a hard recap. But
the pool's an added extra because we got. I'm sure after a golf round it'd be nice to take a dip. So, but one trip at a time. Let's get through this one. I'm pumped. I needed it. Work's been stressful. This will be great.
yeah.
I was supposed to have today off. I was in there for about 3 hours today. So 3
I got
hours
some
is better.
shit I can't wait to show you guys when you get here.
So it's gonna be a good time. Is Paige going to both rounds?
Show you. Yeah, I think so.
Nice. So, I think that's all I got. I really need to pack. So unless you wanted to add something,
nope.
probably back to
I gotta get a
scheduled programming next week. Back to I really want to play that game again. The draft one. That was the most fun. Yeah. I think that's going to make its way out when there's some bevs on Friday. I think we'll be playing the draft game. What else? Am I missing anything that we're doing? No. I'm kind of glad we didn't do the Charlotte game because that would have been Friday night, right? We were going to go to the Hornets game.
Oh, the Hornets game?
Kind of glad we didn't do that.
I think Friday. I don't remember.
But there's an MSU bar down there supposedly, so I want to check that out. I mean, I'm not against going to the Hornets game. What time is it at? To 8?
Probably 7:10.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe scalp some tickets for $20, go for a half and go out.
Yeah, I don't know what the tickets are like anymore.
Friday, I'm going to be juiced and I'll be down to be out. Friday night is the night where you're not going to hear me say, "Hey, can we go back?" Somebody's going to have to drag me out of there. So, it's going to be a good time. With that said, any last additions?
No, I got to get some redemption at the Tradition because it's my first weekend out at the range a couple weeks ago. Fucking snap that off my pitching wedge.
Mm-hmm.
So
you can use mine. It's a stiff shaft. I can bring you Sids. It might be better for your height. They're shorter. Ladies clubs.
I don't need one.
Interesting. All right. Have a great weekend. Let's hit some tanks, door some tutties. We'll see you next week.
Peace.